Hello YouTube, this is Maximum Overexposure. Welcome to my channel. And well, if you've been following, this is the base I had set up in the first few episodes. Made a mob spawner and all that good stuff. Nice branch mine, but I parked here because I wanted to make this into a spawn trap of sorts. Yes, I'll get to the portal in a second here. Typical lava softener built over one of these burrow hills. I can't live here. The viz or the flux is way too high around this dark node. I'm getting giant zombie spawns. I just portaled over here before recording, and there were about 20 zombies all outside burning away. No idea how they got there. I think they might have glitched out of the mob trap somehow. But there were a bunch of zombies and witches just scattered all over the land here. It only happened to me one other time when I logged out when it was full, and I logged back in and they were all over the place, but never when I was portaling over from somewhere else. But yes, I have found another portal gun. In fact, I have found two. Yep, and no more regrets about losing that other one. Oop. Got the XP farm coming right out to the enchantment table. That kind of makes sense. This is our new home. The old base is about half a kilometer that way. And I went with extreme hills, just because it's easily defendable. Been working a little bit on the style here. Got another portal here, enchantment table down there. All these things are subject to change, of course, but a little camping meadow or a farming meadow down in the bottom there. Getting a bridge going. See, I've got this side. I think I might nether out this side, put in a bunch of fire and nether brick. And I got the bridge coming out of this half, and then the stone coming out of that half. This looks a little cool. I gotta put these haste boots back on. This is gonna be my sunrise sunset room. Ooh, actually get to see one. I'm gonna sit here and watch the sunset. I'll have some clear glass or something, you know. Still working through the concepts. Coffee. I think I need a better field of view though. Okay, enough of that. You can see the moonrise too. Thanks to being on the extreme hills, I actually have really good defenses against anything bad, nasty, and crawly. Frankly, I just lit up every piece of the hillside that I can reach with my jetpack, and yeah, it works out pretty well. I rarely get any mob spawns up here. I think we're currently having a problem with thaumcraft mobs. We think it might have to do something with the mob spawner that I was just at. So I might actually even have to take that down, because most nights we don't get any evil mob spawns. But here's my main center of operations. I've got just the basic machines going. Bat boxes powered by generators. I've already got the MFEs ready to go. I need to jump up into the industrial age real quick here if I want solar power. The main reason I want solar power is because I am going to ME interface off of the Applied Energistics mod. Pretty much you can put your entire inventory on floppy disks. Now these take a bit of crafting. Alright, U and click, you can bring up the recipe, usually. U and right click usually does. What? Okay. We can do this, we have the technology. Alright, I have a 4K. It's redstone iron in this thing, got a gold processor and another gold processor. You need a whole lot of quartz. I believe someone else who was doing this project said about 900 quartz crystals and dust also for an advanced system. As you can see, I'm just crawling right now. But I've got the three basics that you need. An access terminal and a controller. Where is it? Yeah. Access terminal and the controller. And then some type of storage. You can use ME chests to start out, but I accidentally made the ME drives, so I figured I'd just jump up there. And then with the ME drive, you can access it right there like a chest, or sorry, with ME chest. Yeah, there we go. You can access this just like any other chest, except all your storage will be stored on these disks. Now, once you get up to the 16 and 64K chips, they get a little expensive. As far as quartz and gold goes, nothing too crazy. A few diamond here and there. But these aren't that hard to make. So I think that's a future project. I'll try to keep you guys in on that one. Probably even show you the build. I'm sorry about building all this stuff off screen, really. I've just been in a funk where I haven't felt like recording. And then I got to the point where I was feeling bad for not having you guys in there, so that put me even further into a funk. Alright, over here is a little science. Checking to see whether or not I can create mossy cobblestone. I've heard it can be done. But supposedly water flowing past a mossy cobblestone onto regular stone under or without daylight being able to hit it should spread the mossy, but I've had absolutely no results. So I'm going to try and move that down underground or something like that. I'd like to have a supply of mossy cobble because, well, it helps for detail. I got some in the bridge over here, and it makes it look a lot better than it did just being stone. You can't really tell it if you're just looking past it, but if you look close, you can see it there, and you can tell it does help. But yeah, that's pretty much an update to where I currently am. I'll try to keep you updated. I'm currently building a thaumcraft tank under here to hold my hidden creosote oil. Whoop, I did not mean to do that. Oh well, first bucket of creosote oil. There you go. I've got to get some liquiducts or some buildcraft pipes going. I'm hoping to get into liquiducts. I have to borrow my brother's induction furnace. It's alright. I've got plenty of lead. How low was that? Very. Ooh, no, not coal. What am I doing? Yes, this should be one of your first builds when you start any Feed the Beast server. Problem is you get a little creosote oil going, but you can either void pipe that off or store it up for later. I hear if you get into railcraft it's very handy, otherwise you can just burn it for fuel. Gonna have to hit the wiki to see what burns that. Alright, looks like a semi-fluid generator for EU or a steam boiler for heat, which you can turn into MJ, I'm sure. So those are your options as far as creosote oil goes. I think I might store it up for railcraft, although I don't really have a renewable source of energy going right now. It's just not a very good source of energy because it takes so long to make. You can't really keep your engines running off of it unless you have, I don't know what the magic number is, but like 16 of them or something, you know. Because although it's free to make charcoal and coal coke, it does take about, yeah, you can see it tick along there, 2 minutes and 45 seconds for one piece. But it's totally worth it. You can turn one coal and quadruple the heat output. So that's very handy, especially if you're powering your shop with it. Go check on my turtle over here. Oop. And no diamonds. A lot of obsidian though. I made sure to go down in there and run a bunch of water over the lava. That way whenever he sees obsidian, he will grab it. I hate unsorting this stuff. I'm so used to the sorting system at the old server. This is just painful. Oops. Doing all this by hand like a sucker. Almost need another cobble barrel. Oops, yeah, I forgot. Let's just go in a chest. Almost done. No, those are up top. No other gems or ores, so I need those. Alright. Ooh, that's done. Alright, I'm gonna fly to my brother's base and make some hardened glass. I'll be right back. And we are here. Looking sharp as always. Induction furnace. Nope. Nope. That is liquid transposer. Ooh, he's stepping up to energy cells. Alright. I might have to borrow those. Pulverizer, thermonic fabricator, none of these are what I need. Induction smelter, okay. Gotta remember I have his sand. Is that enough to keep a positive charge? Oh, heck no. Alright, it's kind of keeping up there. Alright. I'm going to just shove this back in its hole real quick. I'll save you this. Alright, they're entering their cooldown phase, and looks like we are good to go. As long as there's no fuel to burn, there's no chance of explosion. So, alright, looks like we are off. What else he got going on back here? There's his thaumcraft. He is venturing into the multi-farm. Don't know why I did that when I could just fly. But the forestry multi-farm seems to be working for him. And I don't think he's really working on that much else. Maybe something down in his cave. I don't really want to do any spoilers. I do believe he's interested in doing a series himself, which he's planning on taking a different direction than me, I'm pretty sure. My goal for this server is to keep it as vanilla as comfortable. I mean, if there's something that I feel like I want out of industrial craft or build craft, I'm going to do it. But other than that, it's going to be mostly a vanilla build. And in that sense, I'm likely... Ooh, copper. I know. It's likely that I'm going to need a lot of Feed the Beast stuff. But for the most part, it's, yeah, like I said, mostly vanilla build on top of the spire here. I haven't named this area yet. The Death Bowl, maybe. See if I can get this to load a little better here. F3A. And that refreshes all the chunks around you. You see I got our main building on this neat little overhang here. Lots of potential for coolness. I've been thinking about doming this in. Found a turtle program that does spheres. Might see if I can work that into making a dome. See if it starts from the top or something, and then I can just fill in anything that it can't get. So that pretty much brings you back up to date. And I hope to be doing some building with you in the future. Alright, leave a like if you liked what you saw. If you enjoyed yourself even. Hit subscribe if you don't want to miss any extra videos. And that's all of it for the begging. Alright, I'm Slick. Oh, I am not Slick anymore. I am Maximum Overexposure. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.